Let's talk about light. Dear students, when we enter any dark room at night time, we are not able to see anything. But as soon as we switch on a bulb or a tube light, we are able to see everything. We can see all the things around us when light is switched on. So, what enables us to see the things around us when a bulb or a tube light is switched on? What difference is made by switching on a tube light or a bulb? And the difference is light. Thus, we need light to see the things around us. Light is an important thing that helps us to see the different things. So we can define light as the brightness that comes from sun, fire and any object. The brightness that comes from any object which help us to see different things is known as light. And this light enables us to see everything. During daytime we have sun, so we get sunlight, but at night time when the sun sets and we are not able to see in the darkness, then we realize the importance of light. Then we understand that light is important to see the things, and light is a form of energy and it is essential for life on the earth. We get light from different sources. For example, if you look at this image, you will see a lamp, then sun, then LED light, then candle and then torch. So when we see these objects, we can differentiate these objects. We can see some of these objects are natural and some of the objects they are man-made. So the natural objects which give light, they are the natural sources of light, and the other, they are the man-made sources of light. So these sources of light that occur in nature, they are called the natural sources of light. For example, sun, star, fireflies and others are human-made sources. When we talk about natural sources of light, then sun is the ultimate source of light on the earth. It gives light on the earth. We are able to survive only due to the light that is given by sun. It is only due to the sunlight that the plants are able to perform photosynthesis and they are able to give us oxygen gas for our survival. So this is the ultimate result of sunlight, that we are able to survive because of sunlight. Other than sun, some organisms like firefly, glowworm and some aquatic organisms also have light in their bodies. They also give light. These are known as the natural sources of light. Then we have some objects which are not the sources of light, but they only reflect the natural light that falls on them. So we have different types of objects. Some objects have their own light and some objects that do not have their own light, but they emit the light that falls on them. They emit the natural light that falls on them. They reflect that light, and these can be classified as luminous and non-luminous objects. An object that gives out its own light is called a luminous object, while an object that does not emit light of its own, that is known as a non-luminous object. Let us have a look at the characteristics of light. These will be discussed in the next parts of the chapter in details. So the main characteristics of light are that the light travels in straight line, It will never move in zigzag or circular manner. It will always travel in straight line. Light can be reflected and light can also be bent or refracted. So these are the characteristics. When light travels in straight line, we call it rectilinear propagation of light. Because it travels in straight line, we call it rectilinear propagation of light.